Hello and welcome to your reading, Cancer. This video is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, anybody with strong placements within the sign of Cancer, and anybody who resonates strongly with Cancerian energy. If you were simply drawn to this video and you do not believe that you have any placements in the sign of Cancer, just know that there is likely a message in here for you as well. So welcome. I will be referencing quite possibly recent events or astrological energies that we have going on, but just know that this is a timeless reading. Whenever it finds you is the perfect time for you, and these themes and energies may very well still be present in your life even if the astrology has expired, I guess we could say. There are healing codes contained within this video, so go ahead and set the intention to receive those if you feel so inclined to do so. And if you do resonate with this message, go ahead and like this video, adding your energy to the collective by interacting with this video, whether it's liking, commenting, subscribing, helps me to tap into your energy more in the future and just brings you into the tribe and the collective so that I'm channeling more directly for you moving forward. All right, enough of that. Let's get right into it. We have the High Priestess coming out as your first card, Cancer. So this is a highly intuitive time for you. You may be receiving a lot of messages. Cancer energy is very psychic by nature. You are a water sign, and my ears are starting to ring as I'm saying this. So definitely that psychic energy is very heightened for you right now. You might actually be feeling that everything is a bit heightened. And this makes sense with all the energetic upgrades, everything that we have going on right now. You may feel like your intuition is a little bit in overdrive, like you are picking up and sensing things even more than normal. You might be feeling some of your spiritual gifts beginning to activate. This could have to do with the dream time, whether this is astral travel, whether this is dream walking. It'll be different for different people, but there's definitely this energy of being very psychically activated. I'm also feeling just being more sensitive in general when it comes to energies. Water signs are typically quite empathic, particularly Pisces and Cancer energies. And with everything that's going on right now, as our psychic gifts are activating, as our energy systems are being activated, it just makes that more pronounced sometimes. So you may be finding that there's certain people that you can't handle being around right now, certain places that are just frazzling your nerves a little bit. You might also feel like it's difficult to communicate. I've stumbled over my words quite a few times as I've been trying to describe these energies to you and what you're experiencing. So it feels like there could be a bit of chaotic energy within the mental space. It could simply be that you're trying to describe what it is that you're feeling and picking up on and sensing and kind of what you're going through, and people just aren't quite understanding, or your words aren't really landing. I'm also feeling for some of you, there's something going on with you emotionally, some deep emotional processing that you're going through, and you're wanting to share this, you're wanting to perhaps speak this to another, but you're having difficulty finding your words or finding your tongue and communicating to somebody what it is that you want them or you need them to know. We have the Knight of Cups coming out, so this could have to do with love. This could be, I just heard unrequited love. So there could be a situation where you have feelings for somebody or somebody has feelings for you. And what I'm getting is that you sense that these feelings aren't requited, but I wouldn't be too sure about that. I wouldn't make assumptions. Even though you are, like we said, really tapping into your intuition and your psychic gifts right now, sometimes when we're too close to a situation, we have trouble really tapping into that energy as well, like our bias and our desires in the situation, or any of whatever the case may be, right? Like we kind of get in our own way when it comes to being able to hear the messages from spirit regarding this. So yeah, I wouldn't be too sure about this person. If this is somebody that you have feelings for and you don't think they feel the same way, they just might. So let's get some more energy on this. Some of you could have a situation, an admirer situation. I thought the word stalker in my head, so I hope that's not something that somebody's going through. Okay, Spirit's clarifying. So this isn't like a scary stalker situation necessarily. This is more like somebody who's kind of like stalking you on social media. They're like post stalking you. They're kind of watching what you're doing, or flip it around. This could be you that's doing this, kind of keeping tabs or keeping an eye on somebody. That's more what I'm feeling from that energy. All right. I was a little concerned for you there for a moment, Cancer. All right, let's get some more. Let's get some more cards or some more energy where this is concerned. This is also just that desire for those that's not going to apply to necessarily. Just keep in mind, I channel a lot of different messages for a lot of different people in these readings. So it may not be that every single thing resonates. Take what fits and leave the rest. For somebody, this is more just an emotional, some sort of confession of emotion. Doesn't have to be something romantic. It definitely is for somebody. It doesn't have to be for everyone. Some of you, it's just learning how to open up emotionally in general. We have the Fool. So this is that fresh new energy. This is that fresh start. I feel like it's taking a risk. That's what the Fool card is representing to me right now. And the Fool card to me personally also represent Aries energy. So when I see the Fool, I think of that Aries type of energy, that dynamic. Once again, excuse me, another cardinal sign like you are. So what is this risk that needs to be taken? Definitely for some, it's a risk in love. It's a risk of, and even if it's not love, it's like a risk where you're putting your heart on your sleeve in some sense. You're emotionally investing in something. And I'm feeling for whoever I'm reading for right now, you aren't comfortable emotionally investing yourself in things because you have been hurt so many times. You've been disappointed. There's a deep sensitivity here. And so there's a definite fear around this. Even if this is just like throwing your heart and soul into your business or anything, literally anything here. There's this hesitancy, but Spirit's saying that that's what's being called for in this situation, and that's what's going to bring you the most fulfillment. Even if sometimes we take a risk and things go wrong, it's so much more fulfilling to know that we tried than to always wonder what would have happened. And that energy is really landing. Always wondering what would have happened. So I feel like in your past, Cancer, you've had situations like that. Situations where energies were left hanging, situations that felt incomplete, situations where you didn't take a risk. And like some of those things you still wonder about, like what would have happened if. And so Spirit's saying we can't always go back necessarily to past situations, but we can stop creating those what ifs in the future by taking advantage of the opportunities. We have the Hermit, which is Virgo energy coming through here. This is a spiritual awakening. This is also, as I'm seeing the Hermit energy here, it's reminding me of the lantern that's lighting the way. And it's this need to see the path in front of you. And I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty here because you can't see the path that's laid out in front of you. I mean, the first card that we had was the High Priestess. Yes, this represents psychic power, intuition, divine feminine energy, but it also represents secrets. It represents the mystery, what's unknown. So I feel as though you're being called to step into mysterious territory. And you want the whole path illuminated, but you're not going to get that right now. You're only going to have the very next step illuminated. That's where this energy of taking a risk comes in. There's no risk if we know how everything's going to play out. For somebody, this is definitely for some, like I said, relating to love, but for somebody, I'm feeling like this is like taking a risk on yourself, taking a risk on an opportunity. Even though you have no idea how it's going to work out. You have no idea how all the pieces are going to come together, but something's telling you to jump. We have the Two of Wands here with the King of Pentacles. And we also have the Tower on the bottom of the deck here. So this is setting those intentions, getting really clear on what you want. That's what Spirit's reminding anyone who's trying to manifest or create right now. It's not about the cursed hows, as I believe it was Mike Dooley, who was one of the first law of attraction teachers that I followed many, many years ago. He used to call them cursed hows. Don't worry about the how. Just worry about the what. What do you want and why do you want it? And with this, there's definitely some desire for stability, for security, for like confidence I'm feeling. This is, of course, earth sign energy. So this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So we have that Virgo energy coming through a couple times here. Somebody could be dealing with a Virgo. You could have Virgo in your own chart, or it could just be that Virgo energy. I almost said that Virgo energy that's being called for here, but there's some aspects of the Virgo energy that are being called for, and there's some that you want to like be wary of. Like Virgo is an energy that likes to control, that does like to micromanage, that likes to have all the answers, all the information. So that's not going to work for you right now, because like we said, you're not being given all the information. But Virgo energy is also the energy that is about purification, about becoming better, about self-improvement, about that forward motion. Also health. So pay attention to your health right now. Cancer rules the stomach. You guys, a lot of Cancers. I'm a Cancer rising. I know I tend to have a lot of stomach stuff going on as well. So just pay attention to how your body's speaking to you. Okay, yeah, that's it. Pay attention to how your body's speaking to you, because your intuition is speaking to you through your body as well. So when you're around certain people, you get that weird feeling in your stomach. You know when they're not somebody whose vibration is jiving with yours, because it's an uncomfortable feeling. You also know when you get those butterflies and like that good anxiety. And you can feel these energies and these emotions. You read energy through your body, and you read your own energy through your body as well. So you know where you're at emotionally by what your body is doing and what your body is telling you. So pay good attention to that. Spirit one, that's where that health energy came out here. All right, so let's see. Let's feel into this Tower energy. Tell me about the Tower here. Some of you, the person, if there was a person of interest here, like we talked about in the beginning, they might be an earth sign. They definitely might be a Virgo. The Tower to me feels like more of like a surprising or shocking situation or revelation, as opposed to anything else. We got the Star, but a really beautiful opportunity for healing. I'm feeling for somebody here, like sort of going back to that unrequited love energy where I said, don't be so sure about this person. This could be either them coming to you and actually confessing feelings that they have for you, or if I'm feeling like for somebody, they're in a relationship with somebody else, this person that you have these feelings for. But I feel like the shocking revelation here is going to be that they're separating, they're breaking up. We got the Ace of Swords on the bottom of that. So this is clarity. This is also communication and the need to communicate effectively. Truth. It's an energy of truth. I'm also feeling a lot of times when I see the Ace of Swords, I think of Archangel Michael, and I think about his sword and the importance of cutting any cords to any energies that you might still be attached to. So there's like this unexpected opportunity for healing with the Star here. This is also relating to I'm feeling like, you know, when we were talking about, like I said, lots of different messages in these readings, when we were talking about somebody taking a risk when it comes to their career or something, emotionally investing in something and taking that jump, taking that leap. If this does have to do with career, and if it is something that puts you in the spotlight, I'm seeing this Star as like what's unexpected is how quickly whatever you're doing takes off. and how quickly it puts you into the spotlight in whatever way, or you're able to shine, like really shine doing whatever you're doing, especially if this has to do with something with like utilizing your spiritual gifts or offering healing to others. Children, something with children for somebody too. I know that we don't have, just as I was about to say that, we have the Empress as I was cutting the deck. I was about to say, I know we don't have any cards that represent pregnancy necessarily out here, but I am feeling pregnancy for somebody. Like if you've been trying to get pregnant, or maybe you just find out that you are, and that's a bit of a shock, and there's a fear of like, am I going to be good at this? Am I, like Cancer, you are the sign of the mother, all right? And I used to resist that aspect of my rising sign being in Cancer for a really long time. But you are, right? Cancers are. There is that beautiful nurturing energy to you. Don't worry that you're not. It's like it's natural to think that you would be a terrible parent. I think most good parents think that and have that fear. But I feel like that if that is something that you want, then you don't have to worry about whether or not you're, oh, this is so sweet coming through. You don't have to worry about whether or not you're going to be a good parent. And I feel like this is specifically for a mom right now, because you are, and that child chose you. It's a star child. That's what this is with the star. And I'm feeling Aquarius energy. Like they have, or they will have, strong Aquarius in their charts. This is also linked to the age of Aquarius, bringing that my ears are ringing like crazy right now. Yeah. Yeah, somebody watching this, like you may be finding out that you have a little star child on the way. And just know that that child chose you. And I had to tell myself this because I never planned on being a mom, right? That child chose you because you are the perfect person to portal them into this world and to guide them in this world. They needed you to be their mom in order to be able to come here and do what they needed to do and become the person that they're going to become. So even though that's going to be a shock for somebody that I'm speaking to right now, and you'll know, like, if this is, because I never assume, right, that is because someone's pregnant, they're going to be keeping the child, but you'll know if that resonates for you, that energy, the message that I just communicated. So hopefully that can, if it's just a fear of the unknown, right? Like I'm not ready, or I don't know how to do this, or am I going to be any good at this? Just know that like you're going to be perfect. You are perfect for them. All right. That's beautiful. We got the Queen of Cups there talking about that nurturing, just confirmation for that, I think. And there's going to be a lot of emotional growth and emotional healing that child brings you, if that's the path that you choose to take. We got a lot of major arcana on the table, so this definitely for who that's going to resonate for, and for all of my Cancers who are resonating with aspects of this reading, this is big life changes going on here. Yeah, and for those of you where this is related to career, like I said, like you are, I really feel you being very successful, but it's all, the deeper you tap into your emotional nature, and you use the power of your emotions, that's where your magic is. And that's where your intuition continues to soar. I cut the deck open to the Hierophant. That's Taurus energy. Could be marriage for somebody. Might relate to this other energy that I was channeling. But it's also status. It's that status. Feels like spiritual status as well. All right, any other messages here? Whew. We got the Four of Swords and the Ace of Wands. This is about your healing journey and the inspiration that journey brings. That's one thing here. That's one message. And that's going to have to do with somebody's Chiron, I think, too. If you don't know your natal chart and you want to learn more about it, reach out to me. I do chart consults, transit charts, natal charts, solar returns, all the things. Synastry charts for those of you with this romantic energy going on here. So that's one message. Is your healing inspires others. You are meant to share that, and you're starting to get to a place where you're ready, right? Because we're never completely healed. We're never completely healed. We don't need to be. We can give what we, like the healing that we've already done is what we can offer others. And we continue to heal. This is what Spirit really wants somebody to know who's feeling like maybe they're not healed enough or they're not ready to help assist other people with their healing, is you continue to heal through the work that you do assisting others. That is sometimes the greatest healing that we have. And you'll attract clients, you'll attract people to you who have the same wounds that you have, or who are at a point that you were at maybe a year before, maybe 2 years before, maybe 6 months before, and you'll know how to guide them through it. And you'll heal as you help them on a deeper level. So that's the phase that you're ready to embark on, or you're about to be ready to embark on. So don't question yourself. Don't put yourself down. Do not discount yourself. Don't count yourself out. The other message coming through here is that for some, like I said, we're having so many energetic upgrades. There's so much going on right now, Cancer, that we need that rest. And for you, like I said, I feel like you're being bombarded with a lot of energies right now. There's a lot of noise. You're very sensitive as your nervous system is being recalibrated. Your light body is being recalibrated. These psychic gifts are activating. So you need this time to pull away. And if you're feeling confused or overwhelmed, or if there's any decision that you're needing to make, or if you feel like all of this is happening, but at the same time, you've lost that spark, you've lost that je ne sais quoi, I guess I'm going to say for somebody, or you've lost that focus or that inspiration, it's pulling back and resting is what's going to bring this through for you. You need that quiet, you need that rest, and you need that healing, that self-care. This is especially for somebody who already has children. I'm feeling like 3, maybe 2 or 3 children, maybe even 4. Yeah, you really need some rest if it's 4, but I'm feeling like around 3 or so, 2 or 3. You definitely need to take this time for yourself because you give so much, right? And it's incredibly rewarding, but like you got to carve that time out for yourself. I also feel like there's somebody here healing from family issues right now. You've got issues going on in your family, maybe a loved one who's sick. And that's been really taxing on you. It's been really taxing on your family, your partner, if you have a partner, which I feel like maybe whoever this is for, maybe you do. So like just yes, it's good to be the person that people lean on, but you also need to take care of yourself. We've got your card on the bottom of the deck here. And then we've also got the Ace of Cups, but your card was in reverse. And what this tells me is this is more of that need to go inside. This is more of the need, like, for many of you to get that rest, to slow down. So it's going to be really different, and you know who you are, right? Whether you're the person that needs to take the risk or you're the person that needs to slow down. But either way, it's so weird. I'm feeling like for somebody, slowing down feels like taking a risk. Maybe if you've got a lot of momentum going right now, but you're feeling really drained, it's like Spirit saying slow down before you burn out, for whoever that's for. For others, it's like, even if you are taking that risk, it may not, like, doesn't mean that you have to go full throttle ahead and burn yourself out in that situation either. So pace yourself, no matter what you're doing. Anything else we need to know about the Chariot here? or any final messages for my Cancers. Yeah, I feel like somebody's really going through it when it comes to the family stuff right now. Especially where I was, the family member who may be sick or ill. They may be passing away. There could even be somebody who's close to like hospice right now or something. I feel like they're ready to go though. I feel like they're making peace. Okay, this is a heavy message coming through for somebody. I feel like there's somebody watching this who has a family member or somebody very close to them who was once very close to them that they're estranged from or that they haven't been getting along with. And there's something important about making your peace with this person before they go. And we can do this after they've passed, you know, like they're just transitioning. It's not like they're gone. We can still connect with their energy, especially with how psychic I feel like you are. But there's something important for you in that. And like they're human, I feel like will benefit from that too, from that interaction. And it's the forgiveness piece. It's the forgiveness and the release that you're going to experience. It's releasing the karma from that situation when you forgive them. And it's like you visit them one last time. So that's something really powerful for somebody here. All right. Any final cards here for my Cancers? Big life changes for all my Cancers right now. There we got the Page of Cups with the Nine of Swords, and that was in reverse, the Nine of Swords as it came out there. So this is that message of love coming back around here. Yeah. And this is like that energy of being all up in your head, right? But in reverse, it's like coming out of that energy. And we have the Justice card, Libra energy on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this is like a message from somebody. And this really feels like confirmation too of like what we just said about the person who making peace with whoever it is that's getting ready to transition right now. It's like that peace offering helps to relieve this energy. Because whether you want to admit it or not, you're thinking about this and it's weighing on you. And for somebody else, this is just about once again speaking that peace, sharing those feelings and emotions so that you can get out of this energy. It's like the agonizing about it. It's like get out of this energy of agonizing about whatever this is about for you, Cancer. And just make that little offer, make that peace offering, take that little step. There's great healing there. We have the Three of Cups and we have the Death card, and as well as Temperance. So there's major transformation and healing on the other side of whatever this is. And for some people, this isn't you that needs to make this peace offering. This is somebody coming in and offering you something that brings about closure and completes something for you. That brings about healing. All right, I love you very much, Cancer. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Share this with somebody if you know somebody that this would resonate with. If you'd like a personal reading, energy healing, any of the services that I offer, all the information is in my website, which is linked in the description box below. I love you infinitely, and I'll talk to you soon.